Okay, that went a little faster than I thought with that thing. Okay, I'll just do this quicker. Boop, boop. That's actually about it. Okay. Welcome. I just gotta, again, do a couple things and then we'll be ready to go. Just gotta make sure everything else looks good. Okay. Yeah, you know. New week, new nerves. Hello. Let me make sure everything's good. Oh, except for the chat. I need the chat to go. That means I have to do one thing. Hang on. Make this go. That. I have to go here. Pop out chat. Get this link. Welcome everyone. Go over here. Properties. Put that link in. There we go. Now it syncs. See how much trouble that is. Okay. Welcome. So, how you guys doing? I'm doing pretty good. Nice star. Good to see you. So what happened over the weekend was that it started to snow. So that's been fun. It hasn't snowed all winter. So this is our first snow of the winter. It's a bit weird. But now this comic actually makes more sense because now like I'm able to kind of look outside my window and see like, oh yeah, that's how snow falls, and like in the opposite neighbor's house and go, oh yeah, that's how it like goes. So this is cool now that I've got it where I can have nice reference. Hi Cookie. Yeah, I think we'll see if I can finish it this stream. But definitely this week. I don't see this hopefully taking more than that. But yeah, we'll have to play it by ear to see like where exactly this is gonna go. Maybe I should get that phone. I'll see if one more and then we'll see where that goes. Okay, stop. Cool. Okay. No snow here yet. It's melting. Yeah, ours just like this Sunday. It's when it all came down. I don't even know how you describe that, but yeah. The first snow was Sunday. Sunday night, or even like Sunday mid-morning or that afternoon, all day Monday, and now here and goes. It's been turning off and on Tuesday today. So yeah, we'll probably have snow for maybe another week up and falling, and we'll see how much that is. It's about 6 inches or so. I know that's not 6, but yeah, we'll have to see about all that. I've really been looking at it, but I changed some things around here. Oh, I changed the text font. I'm just gonna slide it over. Try to make this more centered. It's gonna be hard. I changed the font to be more of a comic style. I went on the comic or the fonts.com, and I got Sonic comics. I'm not sure if that's directly related to Sonic the Hedgehog comics, but it seems to be looking more nicer as a font, or at least to go along with this, better than like what was I using? Was I using like Minion Pro or something? So yeah, so for today I'll think about probably just duplicating panel 6, and then there's a couple things in this one, and then these two need a little bit more. I think we'll just kind of start with panel 6. I'll put my name on the side like a true comic book. I was thinking like some kind of Sunday Funnies or Garfield or one of those where like they put their names in a weird spot. I want to change it to be more. I have this like nice gray green, but I wanna. There we go. You can stand out a little bit better. So that's text, and then need to do everything else here. So how we doing? Yeah, it's been pretty good. Not much really to say more than that, unless you want me to get into Kappa again, because I can definitely do that if there's nothing else to talk about. So let me know how you guys are doing, or else that's gonna happen. I get like directing you with that. Now I go okay, because there's actually like actual news somewhat. I found an article a couple days ago by Cop or someone who was affected by it. I can make this a little short, hopefully. But the gist of it was that some guy who makes Legos or Lego videos, he had a nice update video saying like, you know, he did a couple tests where like he preemptively, he knew that Kappa would get him, or like be like on his radar in a way. And he did a test where like he temporarily, like a couple days, turned off personalized ads just to see like how the metrics would change from having personalized ads to turning them off. And he definitely actually did see a dip in monetary views and whatever's. But then when Kappa hit, he said that it was like over twice as much as that test. So that's pretty scary to like have it as a reliable income, like pretty much your job at that point, to make these kind of videos, and then to have this regulation come in and say like, it's actually damaging. It's can actually damage some livelihoods. So in an article too, they talked about that they just name dropped like 25 other channels that all also specifically did Lego stuff. That was the only article I was able to find, like, was able to talk about it with like some kind of direct response with correlation between Kappa and a channel like that. So it is scary, and obviously all of those 25, I haven't looked, but I'm gonna guess over 99% of them would be over 1 million subs. So I'm sitting pretty with less than 30,000 subs right now. So the time it would take for like 1 million for FTC to like eradicate or like filter out and categorize the 1 million plus, and then if they do that, would they go to 500,000 and then like keep going down? Like how long would it take to like get to like my level? If they do it sequentially like that. So try to figure out like some kind of timeline for it, and it's probably gonna take months, years, like yeah, who even knows of how long that would take. So the only other like some like fast news I can hopefully do is that the duo cartoonist, if I say that right, they didn't get directly hit, but they just on their own, I believe, turned off or privatized or something with the channel, so you can't watch their videos. So like all the Luna video, I'm terrible at this. That is their main claim to fame with that. So fan of that, I'm sure it's, you know, some illegally duplicated on some others YouTube, but then they won't get the credit for that anymore. So it's not directly to that, but it's close enough that I feel like there might have been a couple other factors besides just Kappa, because Duo also talked about how I wanted to move away from ponies from that. So let's see, mic pops. I can't really control that, so I don't know, unless I can like turn, like reinstall it, I guess. If it happens again, let me know. Then I can switch to a different audio source. Thanks for that. It's a good thing people archive. Yes. In that way too. And I'm sure there's probably like just as many like people reacting to that video as well. So if we combine all of those, we might be able to like get all the dead air to get the original audio from like each video and be able to reconstruct it if we needed to. It's right here. I need to make the sign, and I left that up to be question mark. So if you wanna, maybe we can figure this out, like what kind of sign it could be. I was thinking it would just be like some kind of, like a sign that would like show off, like, hey, you know, like at a mall, I guess, where it just kind of has like a get the perfumes or the clothings and stuff kind of a thing. So we could put like a maybe like an some kind of thing like that. If you want to help me with that, or I could just need a blank sign. That'll be okay too. It's kind of dark. It's hard to see. Let's make that a little lighter. So I can see it for now. I might have to recolor it later. Yes. Children of the Night. Ah, yes. Okay. It's done a lot of good work, so it's kind of... It's sad about that, but it's like, yeah, it's... If it's business and just personal motives, then that's okay. It's probably better that way, too. Let's move on. Yeti sweaters, even cameo. Thank you. If there's any like more suggestions, I'll take those too. Not to say like, oh, that's the best one, but it's like I want to hear anyone else's. As we turn the mask on and off. So okay. So here's horse. That'd be easier because it's gonna get complicated with a lot of layers, so I better start naming these some of these layers. Yeah, I like the idea of the Yeti. And really, I've only like used like the ones in the toaster talk like maybe like twice, so I feel like that's sort of enough to be a recurring character, without being like a secondary character. Right, you can't name things. You can't name a layer mask anymore in the newest Flash, so that's annoying. Where's my sign then? Oh, okay. Meant to put it underneath. So this is sign folders. I don't know. And then this will be the actual sign. We're gonna draw this in. Maybe just make it like a nice little hexagon type of shape that goes out and then down and then out like that. And then straight up and then in. So that has to be just a little bit. Let's get this sort of even. Just gonna follow where that is. Okay. Then I can, yeah, still have this maybe be red, just so I don't know what this is gonna be. Okay. That mask. Need this bit to be over here. This one be bigger down. I'll just like that. Okay. So I got a sign. Great. Watch out, they sell watches. She bumps into it. Yeah. I don't think they would have like, you know, full on, you know, watches as we think of it as like that. they might have more of a, I don't know, like sundials? Like, how do I even draw that? Like that. It's got fancy podium designs or something. But yeah, if we used a Yeti sweater, it'd be Yeti. And then he'll have a nice T-posing sweater. Yeah. He was even like a little collar. So maybe something like that. Up to you guys. We'll also have to figure out the text, but I think that'll be later. That'll be probably the last thing we do. Might need to maybe add this, just add something else. Talk about this hill and blobs. So that blob and that blob. Just add some more texture to this. Or at least detail, more specifically. We can kind of mountains. We can tint this up to be white and then lift it up, just so it's not too overbearing. Get rid of sketches. That could work. Maybe we want to flip it to make it not seem exact same. Boop. Like that. Yeah. Doesn't really make sense because it doesn't really have a sign's not connected to anything. I suppose imagine what it is. So that could be it's two derpies. I need something else. Maybe like an actual building? Or we could have it connected to this building and have the sign from this one. And then we zoom in and then she like backs up and do it somehow. Then it has to like relate to back to Colgate to like understand like the context of that, so maybe that doesn't work as well as I thought. Let's see. So maybe because I was thinking like my original idea was that this sign was like just like a different building. So now I'm thinking like it could be the same building as the one over here. So, okay. Maybe put Colgate in the sign next to the foreground. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just as up where Derpy's going. Okay. Let me figure this out. So put Colgate in the sign next to the building. Yeah. I'm thinking like 2 walled buildings of this. I also wanted to make sure that this actually had a door to it. So I might take all this and then put it there. Put that there. Bring this up. And then make this the door. Yep. And then we're gonna have a little really small door. Just like that. You don't need a window on the other side, do you? But I see where you're going, where we want to have some connection between this house and there. But there's really not much. Besides having... I kept it the same sort of colors, but maybe have the door the same color? But then you don't really have the sky then. Talk about like here, where instead of this blue here, this could be the pink, like the other side of the door. But I've opened the other way, actually. So... the hinge would be over here. Where did I put that doorknob? But I could put the doorknob on the other side just to figure that out. Oh, there. I probably just need to just animate this horse. Just so we can get going on this. So, okay. I also noticed that she loses her bag in this, like these later shots. So let me put these in. She loses her mail bag. I think it's this one. Yeah. You just gotta plop that in. There we go. Maybe just have it be boop. That's already good. Can't really see it, but it just adds more. As well as adding animation to this one. Of these two. Is she is not duplicated. Let's do that. Let's get into a what is this? Let's get into full work mode here. So sorry if you wanted conversation or anything. That's still open, but it's just like focusing on this really hard to mention now. You already know. Are these connected? Yes. So I got parenting system. So I can just move the torso. And then I'm gonna make the box a little bigger. Are these connected? No. These are not connected, but that's okay. Get rid of these layers for the walking. She doesn't walk in this, so I have layers of like extra symbols to just be a separate symbol that walks, but I realize that might not be too useful the way that I set it up. So at least in other cartoons and stuff. So I want her to talk. So maybe it could just be, let's get rid of that. So open and close her mouth, even though we can't really see it that much well, but now she should be pop. Go here. Everything's on 9s because of the wing flap. Like here. Now just move everything down a smidge. So now she talks. Pop. Pop. Let's render that out. So we can zoom in. Pop, 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 pop. And that's cute. Okay, good. Did I ever participate in doors? I did not. I don't know if I would have enough of an idea to really do it, or I think it always came around like when I'd be like super invested or like not really knowing enough about the team to actually get into it. I wouldn't know like how to participate in the first place, or like what kind of timeline it would be, or how tight the schedules would be. So, yeah, it might have been fun, but I just never really got into it enough that's like I gotta do it kind of feeling, you know. The other participants were flawless, so it's like I don't know how I could like ever feel like I could stack up to it, you know. So, seems like the solidarity is like, wow, there's a lot of good animators, and it's like, oh, that 4 seconds, that's me, kind of feeling. So, watch doors after the last one came out. Anyone else lose connection? Because it just be kicking you and talking right now. not too many other people here. That's okay. Everything's gonna be figured out by how long this is, and I can go back. Because I want Derpy to blink, but it needs to be longer than the 9 frames. So, based on what... Everything's kind of dependent on this scene, so I'm not sure how long this will be. So I'll just add as much time as I can, and then figure it out. Choose to be duplicated. And then we'll figure it out. Listen to sign mob. Probably needs to be taller. Okay. Like that. Oh, it did. Well, obviously you saw that I didn't really do anything, hopefully. It's also kind of hard to tell between opening a swath and maybe something like that. Was it when I tried to preview it? Where I kind of sat back and like looked at it and go, otherwise, that might be a problem with something else. I'm not sure how to fix that then, if you know what I mean. Okay. But I really need to get going on this part. Yeah, they're different things, which should be okay. These are not in the same universe, so they don't interact. Flap, loop, copy, paste, move, brightness down 5%, bottom of stack, parent to... I moved the wrong thing, didn't I? What's that? Oh, that is. Okay. We're good. Printed that. That's how we make 2 wings flap. So both these to actually not do that, but just to frame 4 to have a little bent. Torso, rotate, bag, consistency. Here you go. Get these 2 wings lower. Maybe they can be over here. Nope. I want to move the back. Okay, good. Enough. Boop, boop, boop. Remember. Okay. Then it might have been, or maybe not. So that's fun. I see a question. I just gotta get going with that. Okay. Oh, when I first read that, I was like, "What's your favorite pony species that's not from My Little Pony?" And I was like, "Oh, I have to think about other cartoons." Oh, jeez. Hey, Extreme. How you doing? Favorite MLP species? Ooh. It's not really tricky, but it's just like trying to remember it right now. It's like top of my head trying to think of it. I think the one I was just thinking of was probably like dragon. Yeah, trying to think of the other ones like yaks, zebras. So in my movie, I got like the snake, half pony, half snake characters. So if I could choose one of those, of course jackalopes are in the show, so maybe one of those. Really liked how cute that came out. At least my version was really cute. So LP jackalopes are just like Angel Bunny's base, but then you just add horns, pretty much, or antlers. Not a horn. Yeah, just like deer antlers. So they're not really yeah, not as... I think I pretty much like made a almost like Sonic kind of character design with my jackalope, almost, but not really. So pretty happy with that. Yeah. Oh, that was gonna be like a Lumia joke or something. Yeah. Also I made like harpies for like one cartoon. They didn't really have much plot or like anything really going for them, so they just really blend into the background and I never really used them again. So I'm guilty of that too, where I don't use my characters that I make. So of course it's changing. Ah, yeah, I totally forgot all the other kind of villain characters as well. There's a lot, yeah. If you go back to like season 1, like the other characters are just like the animals, like the farm animals and like the pets. And then you like fast forward like only like a couple years and it's like, oh yeah. Now we got like literally any other character, any kind of species is now like part of it. Okay. You know, the like Greek inspirations are really cool. I remember like learning that in school, like a junior high. Had to do like a report on Cyclops. So I had to do like an oral report about the story of Cyclopses, and I think there was only just one in the what is it? Oh, I forgot. Odyssey? Odyssey. One of those. That was really fun. I'm gonna have her just kind of back up in. What's the coordinated one? Yeah, that's right. It's a shame, like, to know, like, reading the, those leaked scripts and, like, script ideas. Because, like, one of them was, like, have an episode about, going to Sakura's mainland, or, like, where she's from. But they never got around to it, or didn't use that idea. So I will never know what Sakura's village is like. We know more about griffins than zebras. And griffins were in the season 1 too. Maybe around here. That's when it goes pop. So this will be. So I just kind of have to like, everything's very flat, so I just have to like make up where everything in depth is. So that's why I'm having a little trouble, and it's like, pop here. So I gotta make a star, so let me speed run this. Bop, 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 star. Just how long that takes. It's so annoying. Okay. Cool. Pretty much make a weird play button out of this. Okay. So with the parenting system, I only have to like worry about a couple of these layers rather than every one of them to change the pose. Where now I can just push it back there. Rotate this. Bag is not connected. There we go. What was it then? How to say my homework? Yeah. Polyphemus. It's probably not right. Was the Cyclops and Yossi? Yeah. Pretty Rosie. Yeah, I think we have to read both of them. Yeah, just kind of just blended together. Like one of them was the adventure, the other one was the war one. I don't remember any of it. I think that's close. I'm not worried. It's only been 7-8 years since I was since I'm in high school. Oh man, Chang's gonna be your favorite. Yeah, They're probably like underrated too. Like they didn't really get as much screen time as like the other characters, so that's okay. Makes it more fan fictionable. Yeah, I got to move her leg to be on top of her head, just so we can see it. This needs to be flipped. This goes back. I'll have to change her expression a little bit. If I grab this and this, then I can rotate the entire structure without having to rely on, like, it won't let me like so many keyframes on here, so that's pretty impressive. Like I'm only keyframing the parts that need to be keyframed instead of everything to move everything here. Yeah, changelings are fun. I think, did I ever actually use them? Did I actually ever create a changeling? Or maybe I just, yeah, it might have like one idea, like long ago for like a changeling sword, but I never really used it or did anything with it. Maybe I thought like every type of changeling story was already being told, like with other fan animators, that I just wasn't able to make anything better. So that's why I don't like watch or like do anything else then. Not to like get like reverse inspired by where like I watch other people's work and then be inspired by that, but just so I don't have to feel the need to like compete against other people, I guess. So, like, I probably could have made it one, but I just wasn't able to flush it out, or probably just wanted to focus on Derpy more, or just like use more ideas for, like I could have had something like that. Well, it's kind of what I almost did with the anti-Derpy, the one in the Halloween show cartoon, where she'd be the closest to make it a type of changeling sorta episode, you know, where she would be pretty much my original idea for like the 2019 Halloween one. That one was meant to be the original plot or the plot of it. It sort of didn't really come out as intended, or like as easily understood as I thought. Where I wanted it to feel like Mario Sunshine, where like Mario had Shadow Mario, and all the townspeople would mistakenly identify Mario as Shadow Mario, as Shadow Mario did the goop everywhere. So, with my version, didn't really have much clear indication that Auntie actually did everything, but it was more just all subtext and implied more. And then it just had like Derpy pop in and go, all the townspeople just got angry at her and then started chasing her, and then Auntie Derpy came in. So I felt like that could have been in some way a little bit adjusted. Probably having more time to just think about it more and just trying to figure out like how to structure that to make sure that you understand that kind of flow of that without having these big gaps that are, you know, missing. So it's all these weird subtext that I wasn't able to quite introduce as much as I thought I could. I'm gonna add some squash and stretch. Sounds good. Stretch her out. That. Hit the bit. Oh boy. Oh there, I got into that. But the things I can't pronounce. Great. Directives as well. Okay, good. I'm sure that a lot of people would have trouble. If I was having doubts about myself of how I told it, then I'm sure someone out there would not be able to understand it. I feel like I can get rid of these frames and then make this one in between here, 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 and then we retime it. That's just for me. Okay. Really glad to see you come back to. Yeah, you guys helped me with the design of her. I know it was fun to add the little goatee that she has. Like that Star Trek episode, I think. If I want this to be a factor of 9 and I have 48, which is the closest number to that. Boop. Would it be, well, I guess, I don't know. Because I could go either up or down, doesn't really matter, but I'm not sure how close the 48 is to a factor of 9. Oh dear. Okay, I think I'll work on the sign, at least get something animated out of it. Bop. Over here. It needs to swing backwards. A little bit up. Like that. Boop. Boop. Swing a little more. Up. Slowly go back down. And then so much. Yeah. Just want to make it smaller adjustments. And then it can swing the opposite way for a bit, and then go back down, and then go farther again, and then settle. So now we got boop. Yeah. Close enough. So, okay. Now we're doing on math. I'm gonna need that eventually. And then there could be less, and this could be more. So I think there needs to be one here of it being in between. So this is closer to there. Where am I? Okay. Yeah, it makes it a little smoother. Good. Okay. Hello. Hello, nightmare. Whoop. Okay, that's back up. It's a hard glass, maybe. Hello. Aw, okay. Okay, I'll figure it out myself. So 9, and let's do, what was it? It's 48. Well, I guess it ends at 43. Let's do 43 divided by 9. So that's close. 45. 45. That's a nice number too. And that's gonna be just barely enough to that. Bop. Poof. Okay. So hopefully we can go out to 45 for everything else, and everything else should be close to that. This is when I'm rendering it to see if anything's breaking. Let's make it a little bit smaller. That's the same size as what it was. Well, there we go. So we're not done, but okay. See this card. Oh, cool. Thanks for that. Handling that. We're not done, but I think it's getting close. I think this is pretty much close as it's probably going to be with most of the animation, and I think some of the art needs to change too, and definitely the text as well as all. Placeholder. Ooh. Yeah, just need some some little sound effect. For there. Something that we learned about the paper one is that we can add something at the end of this loop, and then have it continue at the other end. So I'm probably going to do something like that, where here I can add like some small puff cloud, and then it will just be these little puffs like that. And then boop, 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 boop. And then we take this, and then we try to put it on this end, and then we can make that even smaller. Boop, boop. And then pretty much just that, and then these just go away. So now if I render that again, yeah, you get a little puff cloud sort of zoom in. It's at the bottom here. Oof. Ashley like continues to keep doing that. That's great. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Okay, how we doing? Hi, Marcus. You guys coming in? Ooh, cool. I wasn't. Let's see. Anything else? I wanted to have. Now I got time to make this one longer. Let's make it the same as this. So now I know that I can have her blink from there. It's around 15 to there. I need to. I don't know why I keep doing this. It's like adds more time to do this, and like just adds 4 keyframes that don't need to exist. But there you go. It just adds like that bit. So pop. So inside of here, right? Forgot how this works. Torso. Wing behind is not connected, but now it is. Okay. So pop, 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 pop. So pop, torso, head. So I'm just gonna make when she blinks, she'll like move her head down, and then the torso. It's hard to get torso. I don't know what a flash is like where you gotta like zoom in way too close to be able to something like that. Oop. That seems pretty quick, but I might need like a settle. So I'll make this be just a little bit extreme. That seems like an extreme motion as well. So I'll add some hair physics. So bop, bop, bop. So now we got bop here. So her head goes down, hair goes up. Head goes up, hair goes down. Head goes down, hair goes up, and then hair goes up. Kind of a small thing like that. Too jumpy. I think it's this one. This needs to be like, needs to be weighted more towards the other one, the next one. So just needs a nice bounce instead of being a whoa kind of motion that adds more weight. Here we go. We can keep adding more, especially the text. Maybe we should do that. Let's do that now. So that might take a bit. Because I know just adding more small art details is probably going to be forever. So let's add this. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sentences. So that might be a bit much, but we can see what we can do. I'm just reading these now. Might have to like, yeah, shorten a couple of these. So now that the one that I first have is what is life, just be starting out with that, but we could have another sentence in there if we need to. Something that leads into it. So we could have like maybe like 2. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That could work with that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So maybe, yeah. Okay. I know what to do. These are in Minion Pro, so let's change this to Sonic. Yeah. Whoa. Okay. There we go. So we just gotta put these all in the same place. If you have any ideas or like any suggestions as to do this, but I think I might have a pretty good, somewhat good handle. But if there's anything else, that's because it's not the same color. There we go. We need the font to be around 60 points. So that's about the same. About as I look aesthetically. It's gonna be hard just with that. Trying to line these up. I took typography class, so I'm trying my best. Okay, so got rid of now 1. We used it. This said contain itself. Oh dear, we're adding more. We're adding paradoxes. Okay. Well, now I gotta think of, because we have enough to make this a thing with these. So might not need more, but maybe just trying to fit these into it, or if we decide like, oh, that one's horrible, to not use it, then we'll have to figure that out. Or maybe, yeah, because I think these two are pretty similar. We could use these together. So we get that. This will be the last one. And then Must be one thing. I'm just thinking, maybe. Okay. I think those might be a bit too standard. It's hard to say, like, with those kind of paradoxes that both guys are saying. This one's more of a just suggestion more than a actual quote. Like, will I be remembered or have an impact on the world? That might work better. Oh, I got confused. Sorry about that. Same thing. This is for kids. What does my cue mark mean? How does it like bubbles? The last one. Sad. I think the joke was that it'll be like an impact, and then the next thing is that she hits the sign. So that was the impact that we're going for. They're not different scenes, but I see what you mean. I can see if I can put these in then, because these are longer ones, so I can see if they can fit into here. So let's get rid of this locked text. Where is it? There it is. Doesn't need to be masked, but there we go. Still 60 points, but it's much bigger. Weird. I'm not quite that used to making comics, really, so this is all kind of trying to feel like how to feel this out, so wondering why this is a little bit tricky is it's more because of that. Probably have to figure out how to condense some of this too. I'll get rid of this. Is it because I like bubble wrap, or do I just like bubbles? Let's make the cloud lower, if I can figure out where that layer is. And then we can move text. Now this exciting text adjusting stream. These seem to be bigger now. Let's make this shorter. Let's make this size. Can I make size smaller? Okay. So now let's see. Alright, keep thinking they're different scenes, but they're not. So those are good. If we really don't like the last one, if I'll be remembered of any impact, then we could have these ones butter and counts as kids as two different panels, and then auto fit. I can go with the margin one. Don't think the last one was said. Well, I think you suggested, so that might be. Let's see. Trying to make this make sense, but these aren't going to make any sense regardless of how I put these together. So maybe try to. I'm thinking it's up ahead. That's probably bad for streaming. Let's see. Should the quilt be on the inside? No, I think it's okay. Does that make sense? Shouldn't it be on the outside? Oh, like fix it. What? Yeah, right. Okay. Problem is that we have enough to make this, and now with the more suggestions, it's hard to filter this out now. I think if we have time, we're at the ending point when I usually end this, but if we do another stream, I think it might be like 10 more minutes. So maybe best just to go over my toaster time and make that shorter, just so we can figure this out. So maybe we can rephrase this in a way that that's pretty good though. With this one. Maybe have another sentence for each of these. Maybe I think the first person who milked a cow goes with that. So I'll put that in, and then maybe another thing for exactly counts for kids, and then something else underneath it, like does it mean this? Like some kind of other sentence for this, and then I get these ones. I'll put these in. I keep thinking they're different scenes, but they're not. This will be the cow one. It's so large. Let's get this around the same size if I can. And put it over. Okay, so where is it? I don't know where my layers went. There we go. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So I can see how to make this. We'll make this into a question. Like, is our butter and margin the same thing? Actually, has to question it. Here we go. Don't need quotation marks on that. Okay. This is very wordy, but that's the point. Yeah, you got it. Great. Okay. Same wavelength. Good. But for kids one, that's what I wanted, something. Okay. Will have an impact on world, or will I have a dent? Oh, will have an impact on the world, or will I have a dent in society? Okay. Try to think of something else, like, can I make, yeah, will I, yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, then should we not use the, that's for kids then? That's pretty good. Yeah, we should have more panels to do this. We could have added even more. Yeah. Yeah, like we could have like a, if it was Bonbon or Sweetie Drops, we could have figured something out like that. Like what her voice is either. Like who is she? So maybe we wanna, because with the Dinky Derpy, that doesn't have Derpy talking. Box candy. Oh man, getting something meta. Okay. What was that going on? When did I know it? Yeah, you guys are great. I want to fix the spacing in this one, maybe. This is too far to the left. That's down. That's left. Let's see. Ah, gotcha. So really we can have 3 lines. So that kind of works. So we can have 3 different things. That's not the color I wanted. There we go. Kind of use the 4 kids, but I don't know how to make that punchier. Because with the other ones, I wanted to feel like each panel was telling like one idea. So that's why I'm at a little conflict of just trying to make sure that that if I put, like, for example, this and this one together, then that doesn't really flow as an idea as much as was by cutie marking, and then she talks about her bubbles like her cutie mark. So butter, margarine, and then milk cow, those make sense. So but I want to put both of you, but we'll have to just say like one of these, because I think we're having trouble with the impact one. I didn't really. It's all right, but if we're not all happy with it. I got one, but I could. Should I do it? Like, is my whole existence made for kids? No. Something like that, where just like be self figuring out, like, is my existence am I too colorful? Am I using too many bright colors? Right. Where's this back when Carried Kids show? Yeah. Oh, this is hard. I'm trying. We're getting through this, but it's a bit slower right now. How is it was like season 2, so like either 2011 or 12, right? Excuse me, somewhere around there. Got a Discord. Let me go check it. Right on stream. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Where are we? Oh, I got a Discord mention saying that someone else did a live stream in a bit as one word. Cool. So yeah, we'll have to eventually have to wrap this up. Or we could just put both of these in and then call that a day. That all works. Over to Snoop Derpy. That's multiple directions. Oh, okay. Like, yeah, trying to think, like, try to get something philosophical about her eyes, maybe. Can I see multiple directions, and then how many like alternate dimensions or like alternate realities and stuff like that? It's my appearance advertiser friendly. Yeah, something like that. To go with the 4 kids then. Not if I'm jumping up enjoy. Yeah, I did too. Man, I was. It's almost a decade ago. Jeez. Derby. So that should, yes. I'll put in cookies. I like that for now, and then maybe we can alter phrasing or something about it. Oh. Like my appearance, yeah. I know the Minty Root video, he like had at the beginning like had Derpy like say like, oh, I have this condition, that means I can't, you know, have my eyes in the same place. I forgot what that word was, like that medical condition. I don't think that's probably gonna be too important, but I think something like that. Maybe. Yeah, there we go. Put existence in there. Yeah. I'm gonna spell it wrong, so here we go. Exists. Q. It's because I have to Q to get out of text mode. Yeah. Is it appetizer? Is it? Well, it goes all the way up to like the FCC. I want to change appetizer to like it's my existence. Like acceptable by the FTC. Something like that, where it's just like, whoa, kind of like too woke kind of phrasing to it or something. I think what we got is pretty good. We could, not be too much. That we could have this one be, well, I remember part of panel 6, and then we could have like the speech bubble like animate and then like crash or something, but then it has to keep reanimating. That might be too much. We have too many ideas. That's the problem. So thank you for too many ideas. Boop, boop, boop. Existence eligible. Yeah, because we're gonna have this one maybe, or we can have just this one and then by existence advertiser friendly plus much monetization. So I'm just thinking like advertiser friendly isn't right where we're going. It makes sense, but it's just it's just not probably the most specific, or I don't know. I think we're probably good with this. I think we'll just put them in. And then if we need to change it or anything else, we'll probably figure it out. That's usually what happens where we kind of we get stuck, and then I start moving things around, and then more ideas flow out of that. So that's what I'm probably just gonna go with that, hoping that that'll happen. Boop. Okay. Oh, sorry. That's okay. See you, sir. Am I? Okay. Well, it does fit, so I don't know if we need to really change it. I think there's only really this one is kind of a bit is the only awkward one. And there we go. Let me just not that much. That works. Whoop. Something like that. And then we don't have to sign. So maybe we'll have another stream and then that might be the rest of this. Because I think I could probably like add a couple more things as well. Yeah. Try to figure out like more, or we can change up the text too. That are little things. So maybe we'll have to have another stream for this. Yeah. We'll have to draw in the sign as well as small art. So there should be more sign. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know how you would describe that. Or I could take a picture of myself and have that as a picture on the sign. That's what I'm thinking of. Or I could be the head of like a stick figure. Like make a stick figure potty and then have like a real picture of my face on there. For other people who wouldn't know, that'll be odd. I'm just thinking of those people. Like we'll put this on other places, then that'd be the only thing. If it is that, then yeah. So that means don't overthink things. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe we should pick this up next time then. Because I'm sure we'll have even more ideas and ones I didn't even pick out of these as well. Probably won't have time to like add actual more panels because I think it's pretty tight where it is. The only other things would be to see if there's any smaller fixes here and there. Like she's like covering up by the bubble now, and bubbles itself could be fixed up. This weird line here needs to be fixed, and so yeah. I think I'll go to Toy Simon just to finish this probably Thursday. Hopefully. It's when we have this crowd control, and that's kind of when it gets a little harder to just say go with that. You know, now I have like 10 other voices to say like yes and that, and then do this way and that way, and it's like, wait a minute, how am I supposed to choose and figure this out now? So now there's too many possibilities, and I'm not sure what to do now. So hopefully next time on Thursday we'll hopefully finish this up. I'm just glad I got most of the animation pretty good. I previewed it one more time. It looks like a comic. It looks like a comic. I'm happy with that. Trying to get the chat out of the way so you can see everything. I'll back up. Cookies Bakery. Me. Yeah. Yeah, because you've been best helper with the suggestions. Everyone else too. I've been helping. But okay. I think we'll have like a very short. Thank you for watching. Short Toja time. Whoa, Toja time. Can I get the backward loop on pound 3? It's possible. Yeah, so that's what I mean. Like, there's still a lot more to decide on this. It's weird because this. Yeah, it still feels like making a whole like cartoon, and it's like they're both cartoons of what we're when doing on this. So yeah, so don't make me forget about a lot of things. I don't know. Yeah, there's a lot of little things here and there that I'm probably sure we'll probably have to figure out for next time. So thanks for watching. This is really a short yeah, towards the time. So talked about cop and everything else. So woo. Yeah, so go support those channels. It feels weird, but go support bigger channels. Because the ones that are like Legos and other toys and kid related things, they're gonna actually need more help now with the. It feels like a percentageable demonetization. So go watch some Legos and whatever else you might be into with kid related stuff like that. So just remember that one anecdote that it hits really hard more than I think. So I'll just say that, as well as small people as well. It's like weird because as soon as you get to like this weird benchmark of like, you know, however big a channel is to be getting into this threshold, I guess, then stop supporting them in a way, because if they get too big, then Kappa will start like using its laser eye and going, hey, wait a minute, you know. So not that this makes any sense, but that's how it rolls. Ooh. Anyway, thanks for checking out my content. It's really fun to make, and I'm like doing more experimental things, and trying to learn more things is also more fun. So yeah, I think that's about it. So thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. Bye.